Hi everyone, this is Sajni Sabatni from CSA Dental College of Science and Research. My topic of presentation is short and long term effects of coronavirus around the world. I have dealt this topic based on the department wise. The first and the foremost department is that the agriculture department, since the department it's the production house of food and our source of energy. The short term effect of the department is that the inability to cultivate, harvest, sale and transport. The long term effect is simply the demand or the shortage of food supply, which leads to scarcity. Next comes the health department. On the occurrence or the onset of the virus, the short term symptoms are fever, throat pain, etc. And the long term effects or the symptoms is that it can dampen the effects of the lung capacity, and it also leads to shortness of breath. And according to the American College of Cardiology, there was also a case of acute onset of heart failure. And a study published in JAMA in Neurology found that the symptoms such as dizziness, headache, and taste and smell impairment were also seen in 36% of the COVID-19 patients. And the next department is the education department. In the education department, the 10th exam has been cancelled for the short term effect, and considering the long term effect, the power of the eye increases due to online classes or during like over watching of the mobile phones. The eye power is also being damaged, and there is a meme called studying in whole online classes is not there in all children's, except chatting is the main role which is taken place. And when we see about the transportation department, due to e-pass, the transportation has been shortened for short term effect, and the long term effect will be the shortage of goods. And these are the symptoms of the virus. And according to the age and the children, the old age people are mostly affected by this coronavirus, and the children, like the small children, young babies and the old age people are more affected by this coronavirus. I like to conclude by saying thanks to all the doctors, police and the frontliners, and I also like to thank you all for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.